So I've been doing YouTube for about 2 years now, and I've recently realized how much it's actually changed my life entirely. And I want to show you guys some of the ways that it actually has changed my life in case you're thinking about going into it, or in case you want to actually go into it and you've been going into it for a while, but you're thinking about going all in. Because for many of us, we see YouTube, we see people creating on YouTube, and it's kind of just this far and away dream that we've never really thought about because we see people doing it, but we don't really know anybody in our life who's doing it or anybody who's really made it successful. So we don't know if it's possible. We don't know if it's a real thing. We don't know if it's just some facade that people are telling us is possible. So when we're first coming onto it, we don't really understand it at all. And then on top of that, most of the people in our lives have not experienced YouTube. They don't understand YouTube. So we can't really explain it or break it down of exactly what it is and why we're so adamant about it. So it kind of just comes off as us being a little bit uncertain about it, us doubting it and wondering, is it even worth it to try and do this? And that can kind of cause you to stray away from it or doubt it and not want to go all in with it. And you might miss one of the biggest life-changing opportunities that you might ever come across. Because when I first started on YouTube, I was lazy, I was undisciplined, and I was not getting my stuff done that I needed to get done. And I kind of didn't know what I was doing. I was kind of just wandering around. And then I kind of found YouTube and I saw that you could start putting out videos and you could start getting a little bit of traction for yourself. And I saw a little glimmer of hope in that. I saw that you might be able to make something of this, but I had no idea how big it could actually be. But because I was starting YouTube, I realized that I really do enjoy creating these videos and putting them out. And then when I saw what I could actually do with YouTube and how fun it actually is, but then on top of that, how you can actually make it into a real career and in the future be able to make money from it, I knew that my laziness and the stuff that I was doing on the day-to-day basis was not going to be able to pass. I could not be able to do YouTube. I could not be able to make it a real thing if I was going to be lazy with it. If I couldn't even get out videos, if I was being annoyed trying to get up in the morning, or if I was staying up super late, I was not going to be able to make it if I was having these terrible habits. And I think a lot of us probably do have these habits, and a lot of us falling into these things that are holding us back. But here's the thing, it's not such a bad thing, because I knew that I wanted to do YouTube so bad. So I knew that I couldn't keep doing all these bad habits and all these things that were holding me back. If I actually wanted to do it, I started to have to change myself, and I started to mold myself around who I needed to be in order to try to do this. So it was like, okay, let me set a timer. I got an app on my phone that blocks my phone at nighttime so I can get to sleep earlier. But then I also just started working out more because it gave me some more energy to be able to create these videos. I also knew that the more peace that I had within myself, the more consistency I could have with my videos. So I was like, okay, how do I do that? I started reading my Bible more. I started praying more. So all around, my life started to change and shift for the better because I knew that there was something that I really wanted to do. It was something that took all of my energy. And that's not something that we have on our everyday life. Not many of us have the opportunity to be able to have something that takes everything that we have. So like while I was going on that journey, it's not just that I improved my videos or improved any of that. It's that I improved my entire life. I improved everything, every aspect of my life, just because I wanted to try to become a better creator or make better videos, which is the crazy thing. Because when you're first starting on YouTube, nobody's really thinking about that. I could not have told you that I thought that I was going to grow in all these aspects, or that I thought I was going to become who I am today. But even just getting started on that journey allowed me to just keep going a little more. I uploaded another video, and then another video. Then I had this completely different thing that I wanted to look into and learn because of YouTube. And it was just so many aspects that I couldn't have seen at the beginning. So if you're at that beginning part right now and you're kind of questioning it, I want you to just at least try and go in and see where it can go for you. See what doors might open up, see where you're going to be taken, because there's no way that you're going to know. And even if it's not YouTube, it could open up completely different doors, completely different avenues that you could have never seen yourself. So you do not need to have everything figured out at the start. You don't need to know where you're going. You just have to start uploading videos, and that is going to allow you to completely change your life. And I want to see where that's going to be able to take you also.